My eyes burn! My throat burns! Oh no, I missed! No! Yes! No! God dang it! Hey everyone, we are back in Trackmania. We are going to, we're 80, sweet. Let me think here, why is it lagging? Why is the game lagging? There we go. I was gonna say the bumpers aren't working. Yep, so in the last episode, we did a pretty good job of resetting some of my older times, getting myself in the top 100, so I think we're going to continue that and find any of these maps left. I forgot the word for a second. Map isn't even strictly the right word, but yeah, trying to find any maps left where I'm not below 100. And we're actually in the top 10 for that one. Fantastic. All right. Yep. So any of these where we haven't done better than like top 100, we're gonna reset the time and try to make it into the top 50, but I'm okay with just being under the top 100. So let's see, we did a 31.292 originally. Gold is 32.8. 32.8 should be fast enough that I can learn something, but slow enough that I don't that it's beyond my current skill level. Thankfully, with me having played Trackmania a little bit as of late, my skill and ability to recognize where the track goes has sort of come back from where it used to be when I had played on the regular back in the day. Ooh, okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? I think I remember this map. This map's fun. Fun and very fast. Okay, hit the outside. That's fine. Where is the end? And I actually basically don't have the speed to make it. That's funny. Let's go. Something I want to talk again on from an earlier episode is the fact that this game really tests specific skills you have as a racer. One of them is your smoothness, and above all else, because of how the game is, how the maps are, is your ability to adapt, is your ability to learn a track quickly and learn how to be fast quickly. Basically, it's your ability to learn what the racing lines are on a given circuit quickly, and then where the grip is and where it's not. Now, in Trackmania, for the most part, grip doesn't change. Like this, the dirt has the same grip. If this map had dirt, it has the same grip here as it's going to have on another map of dirt. It doesn't change. And I did it again. I might not have the speed to make this. I just barely have. Nope. Yeah. So, the platform surface, this white stuff here, I don't even know if it's cement, tarmac, whatever, but again, it has the same grip all the time. But it's how to maximize that grip via the racing line. This game tests that magnificently. Ooh! See, like right there, I had to let off the gas because I was running wide and I could see it coming. Dirt, again, same deal. Generally, it has the exact same grip on this map as it would on any other map. Oh, okay, very short, but very fast. What time did we just set? Did we reset my own time? I don't know that we did. We only moved up 7, though. This track is going to be hard. 31, okay. This track is going to be really difficult just because there's not really a trick other than just smoothness, lines, and letting off as little as possible. That's going to be the way to be fast. Gotta pick my line better. But yeah, so this game tests all of your racecraft in a very unique way compared to Forza, Gran Turismo, even hardcore sims like I say hardcore sim. Sims like Assetto, and then hardcore sims like Competizione. Because the cars in those games, generally speaking, depending on the discipline you're racing in, have the power to make up for certain mistakes that you make. In this game, the car has absolutely no torque, so you aren't going to have mistakes. I did a 32. Got it. Your mistakes won't be covered up by power. This is Miata driving to an extreme. This is momentum driving to its logical limit. Grip, racing line, angle, all that stuff absolutely matters. In a way you just don't really experience in other racing games. The only way to be fast is to be a genius with your racing line. The only way to be fast is to have minimal corrections on the steering. The only way to be fast is to learn the track the way that, at this point, I know the Nürburgring. Oh, good, we did a 30.85. All right, sweet. Well, we got below 100. So I can live with that. I'm good. We're going to move on to the next track. Although I didn't quite mean to do it that way because I really wanted to find out if I'm in the top 100 here. Because if we are, then I don't really care to reset it. At some point in the future, maybe we'll say, oh, we'll go for like top 50 instead. But, oh, well, that's the personal record. I guess we're just going now. We're just going to find out. We are just going to find out what my old lap time was and how to beat it. And, okay, you're supposed to go around. Weird. So where are we supposed to... Okay. And I'm going to miss that checkpoint. Might as well start over. I have a feeling my time on this one probably wasn't that quick. Predominantly because this track is just so strange. We're just going to learn it first. So we've got to be very tight to this apex. We got a wall ride? No, okay. There are certain tracks where you actually got to get up on the wall. I was wondering if this was one of them. It is not so far. Okay, we're going to go to this side here. This one is screwed. Ooh, was this the way to go? Yes, I had to go to the outside. This one is so screwy. What the hell? This is the funny part about Trackmania. You get tracks like this where the best time's 27 seconds. Are you kidding me? Where the only explanation is that it's an LSD trip. Literally the only way of making sense of it. How? I just want to know, how is it a 27 second? How's 27 seconds the best time? Do I need to drop below? Is there a cheat like that? Pretty sure there isn't, considering. We'll try it. Nope, there's nothing for me there. And I can't go to the right, because the right's a lot further than the left. So we're going to let off a little. Drop speed here, you. Drop speed, good. Hold that line, good. And, ooh, okay, we hit the wall there, that's not good. Here we go. We're going to go wide here. We're going to go to this part. Oh. See, I don't even know if that's right. Let me turn here. Okay, so no, you're supposed to make the corner a different way. Got it. You can go to the outside, but it's extra feet. You're wasting time. You're wasting precious milliseconds. And in this game, those milliseconds absolutely matter like you wouldn't believe. Right here, there, I still hit the wall. Cringe. Alright, good. Very, very good. Alright, here we're going to let off a little. But don't know how tight this corner is. That really slowed us down. Here, you there. Oh, okay. So I actually can stay on the gas there to force the car to stay wide. What was that last time? 29 seconds. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to see that it's actually possible. And then where we can make up time. Good, 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 good. Alright, here, you there, good. Alright. A lot of slot car pedaling is going on right now. We're gonna do that. Alright. We did that corner okay. Not great, but okay. We're gonna stay on the gas. We did, to force the car to go wide. That kind of worked. What was that time just now? 28. We're less than a second away, but it's still gonna be very difficult. Unbelievably difficult to make up those precious few milliseconds. I'm not so certain we're gonna actually beat this time, because this track is so screwy. Okay, stay flat through there. We gotta let off through here. Good. Because the only annoyance that I have right now is I don't have the ghost from my best time, so I'm not entirely sure. Damn. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what lines I was taking. Okay, another couple tenths, but we need to be faster than that. Okay, it looks like we set a new time. Okay, so we were already below. Yeah, so that was a waste of time. Nice. Let's back out here. We're going to try one more. Where are we? We're going to do this one. Because we're 136th. I want to dip below the 100s for the score. Kind of curious to see how it's going to go. Don't know what this track is about. We did a 34.4. We're going to go for the 35 gold. See how we do. Track is seeming very familiar already. Very familiar already. Why is there a divot there? Okay, good. Nothing too badly. Oh, okay, this one. Didn't we just do this one in the prior episode? I feel like we did this one in the prior episode. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think we did, but had no idea. Yeah, it's starting to... Yes. Yes, we did do this one. Okay. But I'm only 100 and... I'm in... Okay. We're 132nd, though. So... Let's see if we can't beat it a little bit further. I'm not entirely convinced that we can. I know I struggled with this one, but... Now I've got something to really aim for, so... We're going to try to push here. We're ahead by a decent margin. Oop. Oop. Okay. Very scruffy line. Damn. Started so good, and then I just forgot where the rest of the track went. Not ideal. Here. Good, good. Stay wide. Not exactly how I wanted to take that corner, but it's fine. Like this. Here. Good. Cool. And here we're going to let off. Try to get a good one out of this corner. We did. Oh, oh, okay. Had to panic tap the brakes even in midair because I'm like, oh, we're going too fast. All right, let's see if that will do it. We did a 33. I think it said 33.14. 33.11. There you go. There you go. Wow, we're 35th. We really beat the crap out of my old time. Oh, there you go. That was easy. No, that wasn't so bad. Right, let's see. And then we have 120th place. This is about to get very interesting. All right, so our fastest was a 36.0. Gold is 36.7. So at this rate, we might as well just use the personal record and see how we do. Basically 7/10 of a second. That is a lot of time, but it's also not a ridiculous gap. It's not a ridiculous difference. Okay, we're on grass. I forgot the grass was a thing. And how is that more slidey than dirt? Oh, because there's less... That's the thing, is there's no substance to grass. Okay, never mind. I get it. The grass you can just kind of skid on, whereas the dirt you can actually dig in. That's the difference in grip. Okay. Okay, good landing, good landing. Why? Alright. Wow, we just jumped over basically the entire track. Alright, and there we go. So what did we say the original time was? It was 36. Not bad. I think there was one or two sections that we definitely were slow in. Primarily at the start, because I didn't know where I was going, and I think we hit the wall or something on the grass. So if we don't do that, we should be good, yeah. Do that, control the slide, power out as much as possible. Now we're on the dirt section. We're back onto a dirt section. This is good. Lost a little bit of speed there. Unfortunately, the counter steer didn't really help me. It was not good for my cause. There we go. We're going to brake a little because I'm coming in way too hot. Then there we go. Not very scruffy end. Right at the end there was really scruffy. 36.57. That's not bad. But that means we have 0.5 of a second to make up. And that's huge. Especially when I'm not sure where we're supposed to do it. Because that felt... In my opinion, that felt like a really good lap. So we just got to steer less on the grass, I guess, in order to carry more speed. There, we're good. It's really just going to be about fewer corrections so we maintain more speed. There we go. That was a brilliant jump. Good. We're going to let off. Good. We're going to be tight to here so we can be flat through there. All right. So that's at least 0.2 faster. Oh my god. No, look at that. So it's 36.86 versus our 36.66. 2/100ths of a second. Or is it 2,000ths of it? I think it's 2/100ths of a second. 2/100ths of a second difference. We are so very close. I think we can definitely get it on this run. Well, I say on this run, but we can definitely get it at all, is what I'm trying to say. So, you just got to steer as minimally as possible on the grass, because it's so easy to overdrive the car and slide too much on that portion. Then here, there, that wall, that tap is going to have hurt us so bad. Yep, because we didn't jump as far, see? It's little things like that, little taps like that, which ruin entire runs, which ruin entire laps. Okay, here, you, there. I wasn't trying to go wide. Dude, we just did a 35. We just did a 35. We beat the crap out of my old time. 56. There you go. We love to see it. I think that will be the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, share, and consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Please make sure to hit the little notification bell and then all notifications. That way you're notified every time I upload. I will see you all next time.